Hello guys, good morning. I'm Deka, Dara from Abuja Mom. I'm a blogger and a YouTuber based here in Abuja, and I'm also a stay-at-home mom who does side hustle. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the apps I use to help me, to guide me when it comes to period, when it comes to pregnancy, when it comes to having babies. So I'm going to just show you that, and quickly I'm going to tell you that in my phone I always categorize my apps. Like, I put them in folders to have easy access, right? Yep, that's what I do. I always put them in folders. You can see Google, you can see Relic Run. I have only one game. When I have more than one, I'm going to put them in a folder, games folder. The unnamed folder is where I have my UC browser and OLX, which I don't really know what to name them. Then I have my external camera, which I downloaded. I have my period apps, image editors, which I used to edit my images. I have my social media networks, and I also have my media. My social media networks is very few. This is my home page, which you can see almost everything is here. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go straight to the period apps, which I'm going to open right now. As you can see, I have 3 of them. You can have 1, you can have 2, you can have 3, you can have 10. But for me, I recommend more than 1, so that it will also, because just having 1 might not be that accurate. When you have more than 1, you would see that one of them, it's kind of accurate. Might not be very, but somehow accurate. So the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is the one called my calendar, which has this flowery something on top. And I'm going to be opening this. As you can see, the right top, you will see where they said period starts, tap me, which means if your period starts, just click there and it is going to automatically record the day your period starts. Now for me, it's saying it's 15 days left, and it's also saying April 17 is my next period. Fertility window. It's also down here is showing my calendar, which I'm going to open. This calendar is just showing me the days that I have a high chance of pregnancy, low chance of pregnancy, fertility, this one, all those kind of things. Is showing me that this is not my number one app, but this was one of the first apps I downloaded. Over time, I found out about other ones and I preferred them to this one. So I'm going to go back now, and this is log. This shows the history of my period right from time immemorial. So this just shows the history. So this helps. It's really helpful. The next one is called chat. I don't really know what this does. Really, I've not really understood what it does, so I won't really talk about it. And so far, it's not really doing anything for me. No wala. So the next one is my settings, which you can edit maybe your period length, cycle length, ovulation and fertile, pregnancy, reminders. This is where maybe you want to take a pill, or you want them to remind you when your period is coming out. Like, your period is going to come out today. You want them to remind you. This is where you should click. Theme, calendar, symptoms and mood, where you write if you're moody, if you're happy, if you're sad, those kind of things. Maybe your symptoms, if you're having pains, if you're having eye swell during your pregnancy or ovulation or your period, those kind of things. This is where you back up. This is where you back up and restore. If you want to have password, if you want to share it to another person, maybe your bestie, you want you two of you to be using it together, you add another user. Language option, you can choose any language. I don't know if they have Nigerian languages, but then most of us can speak English. So metric and para units, which I don't really understand. Export document to doctor, which I think it's for American people, maybe to export a document to your doctor, to send it to your doctor or something. Support us community, video tutorial. Community is maybe you be learning things from other people. Video tutorial is more about them showing you maybe how to use the app. Then the remaining, I think, is self-explanatory. Then add notes. Add notes here means just write whatever you're feeling, whatever you like to take note of during a particular time of period or pregnancy or ovulation or something. This is just basically putting down the important things that are happening to you at that moment. So that's it for this particular app. I'm going to go back and I'm going to the next app, which is called Flow or Floor or whatever you want to call it, which has this feathery background, and I'm going to click that. So here you can see it's saying 12 days. The other one said 15 days, right? This one is saying 12 days, period in 12 days, and low chance of getting pregnant. And it's also saying log period, which means if you click here, it's going to, maybe your period starts today, you click on it, it's going to automatically log in your period. Now we're going to calendar. Calendar is just basically showing you the estimated dates that because of I've been putting in my period for a while, up to it's almost 8-9 months, so they have like a certain amount of information about me. So this is just going to show me the next time my period is going to start and all that. The next one is insights, which just basically helps you to read about different things. You can see this one is G-spot, how to find this orgasm button. Next one is share your lubricant of choice for intercourse. This is very helpful because if you read it, you will learn one or two things. It's through this place I learned that they have different types of menstruation things, like tools, like they have the pad, they have one they call something cup, they have other things. That's where I learned it. I didn't know, truthfully, I didn't know. I thought it was just pad. I thought maybe pad had different levels, like expensive to least expensive. I never knew they had different types of pads, like different types of menstruation carriers or tools. I don't know. So you can see here they said your bad mood may be caused by a low level of progesterone, which you can read about. So this particular app, this is where I enjoy it the most because it has a lot of information. It has a lot of things you can read, you can learn from. And I'm going to go to more, which just shows you, this is my profile, health profile, cycle and ovulation graphs, pregnancy mode. If you want to get pregnancy, this is where you click on pregnancy mode and it's going to help you. And these are just other things, reminders, access code, settings, contact support, and all that. And what I like about these apps is they automatically back up, because when I changed my phone, I now uploaded it back and my details came back, but because of my email address, because I included my email address. So I think that is very important. You should include your email address, so it will automatically back up your data, your information. So that is it for this particular app. And the last one is this Get Baby app, which shows, I don't know if it's Spanish kind of picture, I don't know. So now this also saying when period starts, click here. But I think this app is more for pregnancy, when you want to get pregnant. This particular app, when you want to get pregnant, when you want to choose the sex of your child, all those kind of plenty things. And it's saying today's chance is safe. And it's also telling me that I have 10 days left. The first one was 15, this one was 12, this one is 10. Now with these three apps, now maybe when you now watch it, monitor it for a while, you will now see the one that is very, very accurate for you, that works for you. I don't know if you get what I mean. So I'm going to go to calendar, which just basically shows you, like I said, this is like more of a pregnancy app, which just basically shows you when to have sex if you want to have a boy. You can see for me, it showed me that on Sunday, today is Monday, yesterday if I had sex and maybe my husband comes inside of me, it's going to be a boy. And it's also showing me that by 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I'm going to have my period. And it's also showing me here that if I have sex on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, it will be a girl. And on 26th, which is my ovulation date, is going to be a boy. It's going to be a boy, which is 26, 27, 28, 29 is going to be a boy. So this guides you. It's really, I've seen 2 people that have used this and it worked for them. So, as I'm very sure of them. So I didn't use this when I was having my kids, but maybe my next child, I'm going to use this. So this is the next thing I'm going to show you is, what did I show you last time? Yes, this is my period log, which is just basically this. It's just helping you to know your period, to know your cycle length. It works with average, like how long you have been updating it. So it now automatically updates that, okay, maybe most of the time your period length is 28 days. Maybe it will not say this is your period length. Sometimes it's 31, sometimes it's 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. I don't know if you understand. So the next I'm going to go to is settings, which is just basically the same thing as the other ones. So it's nothing new, but these apps are really, really, really helpful. And they really help me. Like whenever my period doesn't start, I just go back and check the one that maybe it has, that sometimes it will pass. Maybe for instance, if this my calendar says 15 now, this one says 12, this one says 10. Now maybe 10 days after it has passed, I'll know that get baby it wasn't that accurate. I will now wait for the flow, maybe flow passes too, you know, that kind of thing. So this really guides me to show me how I can be more organized. I never used to be organized. I never used to know my period. I never used to know like how long my period lasts, because sometimes I used to have my period twice in a month. I used to have it far. But now I'm using this, I think I'm more organized. And now, because I've been using it for a while, it automatically automates the dates. Like, because my period length is 5 days. Like that one, I found out though that is 5 days. Now every when it reaches, like when I click that my period has started, 5 days after, it automatically says my period has ended. But then you can still go back and check if it was more than, you can go back and correct it and all that. That's what I'm simply trying to say. So I hope you guys found this video really helpful. I was really happy to do it. Like, I just thought about it today and I was like, let me show you guys what I use, because it's very important, especially when it comes to, even as a single girl, married, fiancé, whatever you're doing. It's very good. If you want to have a baby, if you don't want to have a baby, all those kind of things, they're very good. Then if you have other apps that you use that are really good, helpful, please let us know in the comment section, so we can also download them. I don't mind having up to 10. It's so far it will help me. I don't mind. So let me know what you use and let me know how you use it. And I love you guys for watching and doing this with me. Until my next video, bye. Love you guys. Bye.